DIY alarm systems like Ring Alarm can be an easy way to get better home security. Ring has two options. There's Ring Alarm 2 and Ring Alarm Pro. In this review, I'll be taking a look at Ring Alarm Pro. I'll show you what it can do and what's different about it that makes it pro. I'll talk about the setup and the effectiveness and the special additional features that you're getting with this version. I'll wrap things up with the pros and the cons and let you know if I think I can recommend this alarm kit for you. What makes Ring Alarm Pro? The key differentiating factor here that elevates this version above Ring Alarm 2 is that it has a built-in eero Wi-Fi 6 router. The other thing it can do is apply coverage to a home or cabin that doesn't have reliable Wi-Fi, since it offers the option of connecting over a cellular network too, and there may be an extra per gigabyte cost for this. Now, what's in the box? I opted for the 8-piece Ring Alarm Pro. The main component is the Ring Alarm base station, which is the brains of your system. This Pro version is about 2 to 3 times fatter than the regular Ring Alarm 2 base station, but that's because there is that wireless router in here too. The base is what emits the audible siren and the blink blink door open alerts, so you want it to be located somewhere you can hear it. You also get a keypad for arming and disarming the system. You can wall mount this, and it also works as a portable remote control too, since you can remove the keypad from the mount easily. Depending which kit you opt for, you'll have a different amount of sensors. I had the 8-piece pack, so I got 4 magnetic door and window sensors, 1 motion detector, and a Wi-Fi booster. You will also need the free Ring app. To get the most out of the Ring Alarm Pro, you're looking at hitching your wagon to a subscription plan. Ring Alarm and all Ring Alarm accessories do require a subscription for digital notifications, in-app features, using the app to arm or disarm your system, and to integrate with other Ring, Echo, and third-party products. Now, while this is par for the course with most smart home security systems, it is something to consider if you're allergic to ongoing costs. Ring offers the Ring Protect Pro plan for your alarm at a cost of about $20 per month US. This includes professional alarm monitoring response and a few extras too that you might find worthwhile. Let's take a quick look at those. And if you're worried about your electrical or internet going offline, Ring can fix that too. If your Wi-Fi goes down, Alarm Pro will automatically switch the system to a cellular backup to keep your system up and running, though you do have to check Ring's website for the availability and coverage map. A 24-hour backup battery keeps Ring Alarm Pro power on if the power gets cut. And with Ring Alarm Pro base station, you can store videos locally on a micro SD card inserted into your Ring Alarm Pro base station. This will give you physical copies of videos recorded on any Ring cameras you might have in the house. Let's get to the setup. Ring's setup process is actually really easy. If this is your first Ring device, you will have a few extra steps like creating an account and adding your home's Wi-Fi network. But if you've got other Ring devices, the app's just going to reapply your settings, making setup fast and convenient. To set up your Ring Alarm Pro, do the base station first. That's because the app is going to recognize your whole kit once you add the base station, and then it will list out all your components for setup inside the app. You just have to follow the prompts. If you need to figure out which sensor is which, each one has a small number next to a QR code which identifies it. Installing all the Ring Alarm components is quite fast. The 2-part door and window sensors each have adhesive backing so you can peel and stick them anywhere. You can also use screws or nails if you prefer. The motion sensor has a sticky back so you can wall mount it or just set it on a shelf or piece of furniture. And if you already have an existing Ring alarm system, it is possible to simply swap in the new Pro base station and keep all of your existing components and sensors. So how do you use Ring Alarm Pro? Like many similar alarm systems, there are 3 settings. There's disarmed, which is off, home, and away. With home, only the door sensors or any others you might choose to add would be triggered. Generally, things like motion detectors in the home aren't connected for this mode. Using away mode, the entire system, including all your motion sensors, is armed. If the system is not armed, the door and window sensors will just make a nice sounding blink blink noise when they're opened, just so you know that someone is coming or going. If the alarm is set, naturally the siren will go off and you'll get a notification that something's been breached. You need to shut it off either in the app or enter your passcode on the keypad to stop it. While it is possible to set off the siren that's built in here yourself if you should ever need to, there's something that's worth knowing about this system. Like Ring Alarm 2, it's more designed to scare off a burglar rather than to alert your neighbors. That's because the alarm siren is really only going to go off inside your house and it's not too audible outside the home. For that reason, you may want to opt into that $20 per month monitoring plan. The real showstopper is Ring Alarm Pro's ability to boost your home internet connectivity. The built-in Eero Wi-Fi 6 router gives you better efficiency, improved data transfer speeds, enhanced performance in a tech-dense home, and most importantly, increased security across your entire network. You can set up your new Eero network as a replacement to your current Wi-Fi network, or you can also add it as an extension to an existing Eero network, or you can create a whole separate and new Wi-Fi network if you want. I've long been a fan of the Eero system, and I think it provides excellent Wi-Fi connectivity, and it's able to cover a wide area really well. And this setup too, the Eero setup, is fully customizable since you can easily add additional Wi-Fi points if your space expands and improve your whole home internet coverage. I also think the Eero system is easy to manage and offers things like parental controls and parental monitoring too. If you want to get into a little bit more detail about how the Eero Wi-Fi system works, check out my full review right here on the channel, and I will make sure to link it up at the end as well. Overall, Ring Alarm Pro is definitely worth a look. It's a two-in-one solution that addresses both safety and connectivity. I've been a fan of the Ring Alarm system for years, and I think the Ring Alarm Pro is another great option. Let's go over the pros and the cons to see if it might be right for you. On the pro side, Ring alarm systems are easy to set up and easy to navigate using the Ring app. The 8-piece kit is more than enough for me to cover all my bases here at home. Building in an Eero Wi-Fi router into the base station is just plain smart. Now, with that said, I'll say if you don't have the need for a replacement Wi-Fi or to add a second band to your home, there's really not much need to splash out on the Pro version here. The only other reason a Pro version might be a better choice is if you want access to 24/7 cellular coverage for places where your Wi-Fi is unreliable. As far as downsides go, there's really nothing to complain about that couldn't be remedied by making some adjustments to your Ring order. If you think this kit is too expensive, you can scale down to the Ring Alarm 2, and if you don't need the Wi-Fi router, same thing applies. If you need more sensors to cover a larger space, you can easily upgrade to a larger kit. In short, I'm a big Ring fan, and I continue to be with the Ring Alarm Pro. Ring Alarm Pro starts at about $299 US for the 8-piece kit. Additional sensors, keypads, and Eero Wi-Fi points are also available at additional cost. If you want to check out something a little less powerful and more affordable though, watch my full review of the Ring Alarm 2 or check out my in-depth review of the Eero Wi-Fi system right now.